What if I told you that the most heavily guarded airspace on the entire planet is being breached routinely by crafts of totally unknown origin? And what if the highest levels of the US government already know all about it? Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving headfirst into a highly classified reality. We are going to break down an incredibly revealing interview with investigative filmmaker and UFO expert Jeremy Corbell, who laid out exactly what the military is currently tracking up there, but more importantly, what they're hiding from the public down here. Because listen, this is not science fiction. This is a very active, very real national security puzzle, and we're going to unpack the evidence step by step.
To really grasp how serious this is, let's rewind to 2021. Former President Barack Obama actually made this incredibly staggering admission. He flat out confirmed that there are actual verifiable records of objects in our skies that we simply cannot identify. His exact words were, "When it comes to aliens, there's some things I just can't tell you on air." I mean, really think about the gravity of that for a second. You have a former commander-in-chief publicly acknowledging that the government holds classified data on UAPs that is just far too sensitive for public broadcast. That takes this whole topic completely out of the realm of, fringe internet speculation and drops it right smack into the halls of documented, highly classified government intelligence.
So naturally, this forces us to ask the ultimate question, right? Are aliens real? It's a massive question, and it's the very one driving a decades-long government investigation that was recently blown wide open by Jeremy Corbell. Corbell has literally spent years of his life trying to pry open the vault on what the government actually knows. And here's the crazy part. We aren't even asking if these objects exist anymore. The data definitively says they do. Now the questions are, what are they, and exactly how much evidence is being deliberately hidden from the global public?
And the absolute urgency of this entire mystery right now, well, it revolves entirely around one specific number, 46. That is the exact number of highly classified UAP videos that Congress is currently trying to get declassified for the American public. And let's be clear, these are not random blurry clips shot on a smartphone. These are heavily guarded videos captured by top-tier military and intelligence services. Corbell, along with investigative journalist George Knapp, provided this exact list directly to Congress. And Congress specifically identified these 46 videos because they know, for a fact, that they exist. They are absolute, vital data points that could fundamentally shift our entire understanding of our own skies.
But here's where things get really frustrating. Congress knows these files exist. Journalists know they exist. Yet the Pentagon recently completely missed the deadline to release them. So you have the legislative branch asking for the data, but this massive bureaucratic wall remains firmly in place. And honestly, this delay sparks some massive questions about transparency and accountability. I mean, think about it. If these objects are just, say, weather anomalies or weird optical illusions, why the intense, relentless secrecy? Why hold back 46 specific videos? The sheer refusal to meet this declassification deadline strongly suggests that whatever is in this footage is truly paradigm shifting.
To really understand why they might be hiding this, we have to compare our absolute best human technology against the frankly unexplainable physics of these UAPs. On one side, you have human capabilities, the best tech from the US, China, and Russia. Even our most incredibly advanced jets are completely restricted by aerodynamic flight and the basic laws of inertia. On the other side, UAPs. These crafts display instantaneous acceleration and completely non-aerodynamic motion. They simply do not obey the laws of physics as we engineer them today. They don't have wings, they don't have visible propulsion systems, yet they maneuver in ways that totally shatter our current scientific limitations. It's like they're playing by a completely different rulebook.
Because of that, these unknown crafts literally dominate our airspace. They easily outpace human fighters, and they completely outmaneuver modern tech. For example, back in 2021 over Syria, a UAP was actually targeted by a military Reaper drone. Now, the very second that drone achieved a weapons-grade lock, the object instantaneously shot off to the right. It easily evaded the targeting system without being ripped apart by inertial forces. The US absolutely does not have this capability. China doesn't have it. Russia doesn't have it. Literally no nation on Earth has this kind of technology.
Which brings us to a frankly terrifying operational reality: impunity. Because they completely defy inertia and just brush off our advanced weaponry, these machines fly through heavily restricted American airspace with total exemption from any consequences. They fly wherever they want, whenever they want, without a single restriction. And behind closed doors, it is treated as an open secret that these UAPs can absolutely evade our weaponry. We literally have unknown machines operating with total freedom in the skies above us, and the absolute greatest military force on the planet cannot intercept them.
And this right here is exactly why this matters globally. It is a massive national security threat. The government openly admits that these crafts are frequently found loitering, just hanging out, right above sensitive critical infrastructure. We are talking about unknown crafts intentionally hovering over highly secure military bases and strategic defense locations. And again, this isn't some wild fringe theory. This has been formally admitted by the US administration. An unknown presence is consistently monitoring our most highly sensitive infrastructure, presenting a massive vulnerability that our current defense systems simply cannot address.
Now, you'd think the president would be all over this, right? Well, the political intrigue is actually so deep that for generations, this open secret has been kept even from sitting commanders-in-chief. Former President Bill Clinton actually talked quite famously about being left entirely in the dark and lied to regarding these secrets. Think about the shocking implications of that. If the elected leader of the free world doesn't even have the clearance to know who or what is penetrating restricted airspace, who exactly is managing this secret? Who holds the ultimate unchecked power to decide that the public and the president themselves don't have a right to know?
Trying to crack open a secret of this magnitude requires some seriously relentless investigative journalism. And that effort is heavily documented in the film Sleeping Dog, which really tracks Jeremy Corbell's push for the truth here. Because breaking through decades of systemic secrecy, that means going head-to-head with a massive military and intelligence bureaucracy. It means identifying undeniable data points, like those 46 hidden videos we talked about, and forcing powerful, shadowy institutions to finally answer to the public they're supposed to serve. Getting to the truth of this national security concern is about way more than just spotting weird lights in the sky. It's about basic accountability.
But, until the government finally gets past that very first hurdle of basic transparency, we are left staring down some seriously chilling questions. Like this one, asked by an audience member named Lena. Are the pilots of these unknown crafts walking among us right now? Until we officially acknowledge that these crafts are real and absolutely do not originate from known human technology, we can't even begin to answer who or what is flying them. We are standing right at the edge of a massive revelation. Will public pressure finally force the truth out into the light? Or will the most profound discovery in human history just remain locked away in a vault